Okay, hi. I wanted to do a really quick vlog just because I was thinking about something. Um, my skin was having a bad reaction, like all of our skins often do. And it was hurting. Like, I mean, okay, with Lyme disease, babesia, bartonella, we get a lot of different things. We're like always covered in some kind of rash or other. It's the impurities and the diseases trying to come out of our skin. Awesome. Um, And when I went into the bathroom to take care of it, because I'm not after beauty, I'm after comforts, it occurred to me that I do some things that, a lot of people probably know about, but that help me, and since we're all sharing. um, okay, so when my skin, especially on my face, my chest, gets really like sore and it's got those little bumpies from the that aren't acne, because you think they're acne like the first year of treatment and you're constantly trying to treat it like it's acne, and no way is that going to work because that's not what it is. It's impurities coming out of your skin, but it's just not traditional things. So anyway, when it gets really sore, because it can get really sore, the little bumpies, um, and I don't want to dry out my skin, but I want to do something completely natural because I've got so many things, so many drugs and stuff already going in, and I don't want something that's going to dry it out because it's only going to make it worse and more painful. I use my honey bear. Honey. There we go. Now we can see him. Um, Honey is a natural humectant, and it's also a natural antibacterial. So I don't use anything else when it's sort of a mild situation. Um, Again, I want to say it's not for beauty. It's not like I'm saying here's how to get perfect skin, because I certainly don't have perfect skin. But it is all natural. It's going to kill the germs without drying out your skin. You don't have to add anything else to it. I keep a honey bear in the shower and a honey bear by the sink. And it sounds sticky, uh, but you just, take a half-dollar size dollop of honey, and then you wet it a little bit in your hands, and it doesn't lather, but you make a lathering motion, and then you cleanse your face and any other affected areas with it. It gets slippery once it has water added, so it's not a super hot mess where it's sticky in your eyebrows and sticky in your hairline. And then I just use a wash rag to wash it off. I don't, after honey, have to use any kind of moisturizer, or anything that's like going to clean out the bacteria, because it's already done that. And my skin feels a lot smoother, softer. Sometimes when it's really bad, the honey will sting when it's applied, but not for very long, and then it just really soothes. When things are bad and you have time, you can make a honey and milk mask, which is awesome. Like if you're wanting something, I'm sort of have had friends that are kitchen witches, and so over the years I've sort of become a kitchen witch too. My boobs look weird. um, I've sort of become a kitchen witch too, and so like if I want to scrub, I add honey and milk and oatmeal, or honey and oatmeal and cocoa, because anyway, I might talk about that sometimes, because I blogged about it at a different location, and it's just really a fun thing when you're stuck at home and you don't have a lot of money because your money's going to doctors and prescriptions, to figure out ways to take care of yourself, creative ways, based on things you already have in the house. So anyway, what I was going to say is, when your skin's really hurting, if you mix a tablespoon of honey with 2 tablespoons of milk, and then I often put it back in the refrigerator just, for a few minutes, and then put it on my skin like a mask. It is like super soothing. It's like a soothing balm, and you leave it on for 5-10 minutes and rinse it off, and your skin is like, my skin is a hot mess always, like it's always bumpy and it's got pock marks and stuff, but it makes your face feel like silk or satin after that. So honey and milk when things are really super bad. Um, Another thing I use after having the babesia sweats, when you've been in your bed for 3 days sweating and you haven't been able to get up and take a bath, because for most of us, showers are even off limits most of the time because we can't stand for that long and we get hurt in the shower. So you haven't had time to, take a bath in 3 days, and you've got 3 days worth of babesia sweat, and your skin is really like your pores are totally clogged and you just feel filthy. I use castor oil. This bottle is a hot mess. I use castor oil because like attracts like, and so what you do is you put castor oil, just rub it, massage it into your face, and then you put a hot wash rag on your face for 3 minutes or something, let it steam through, and then wipe off all of the excess castor oil, and it totally is a huge pore unclogger because the oil attracts the oil and sebum and sucks it right out of there. And it is, again, another all-natural thing that you probably have in your house. Also, in my family, we really use this for bruises. If you're getting a lot of bruising, which we often are, you put it on a bruise, and like literally even the worst of bruises, if it's one of those black swollen bruises, overnight it turns to that sort of yellow-green healing color. And if it's a less impressive bruise, like you wake up in the morning and it's gone. So castor oil. And then the one other thing that I use, like when I can't get out of bed because I've just been so sick and I'm having the babesia sweats and the fevers and the bullseye rashes on top of the babesia bumps is what I call them. Those little bumps that like feel like they have sand in them, which is sort of like what like Fifth's disease and measles and stuff have that sort of texture too, but it's babesia. I keep witch hazel by my bed. And some little cotton pads, and so if I can't get out of bed at all and I'm just dying and I just feel disgusting, I wipe down with witch hazel because it is antibacterial, but it's not like drying like rubbing alcohol. I just wanted to talk about that just because I find it interesting to kitchen witch, and maybe I'll talk more about like fun concoctions in the future. And I just think that we all are always looking for something to soothe us and make us feel better. And definitely the honey always makes my skin feel better after it's been agitated, after it's sore and itchy and bumpy. Only other fun news is I have a good friend here who did her first vlog. I'm not going to advertise because I don't know if she's decided if she's going to vlog publicly, but I got to see it and I was really excited, and it was a tutorial for her Halloween costume and she did an awesome job. So and she's somebody that does a lot of burlesque and stuff, so I'm really hoping she starts a channel like for her burlesque looks because she's got a wide variety. So anyway, that's one of the things that was exciting that happened today. I got to watch her first vlog, and then like it's 4:49 in the morning, and like an hour and a half ago I was walking from the kitchen getting this apple, which I still haven't eaten. Look, it's the Garden of Eden. And my dog was in the middle of the floor and it was pitch dark in the room, and I was moving fairly fast for me, and I went flying over her, and face planted, like, so my nose bled a little bit and I hit here, and I don't know if I'm going to be bruised in the morning. Right now it's not looking like I'm gonna, and really hurt my left knee. It's, our knees are always swollen, messed up looking anyway, but now it's got like huge bruising and additional swelling, and it's all skinned up and rug burned. Like, it looks like a little kid fell off their bike and was dragged halfway down the street. Awesome. So that was my other exciting thing. I can't do daredevil things anymore. I used to bungee jump and ride roller coasters, and those things aren't options for me. So I got really like an adrenaline rush from just flying over my dog. So that was the exciting thing. So I hope you guys are all doing super well. if you have other kitchen witchy things that you do to soothe yourself, inexpensive things, all natural things, I'd love to hear about them, because, you know, anything that helps make us feel better that's not illegal or immoral is okay with me. um, Again, okay, hope you're all doing well, praying for you, enjoying watching your vlogs and a lot of Halloween makeup tutorial vlogs, and we'll talk soon.